All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, Kahlaim La Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Kakwadash, and double arms to the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect. So when you look at and when you study your enemy, or these devils, they they always seek to play God. All right, they always seek to play the Most High, His Son. And I want to take a look at Cern. So let's look at Cern and the famous Hadron Collider, particle collider. Okay, and actually, let's take a look. Cern, first and foremost, Cern is an organization that these crackers came up with. These French crackers came up with. Basically, underneath the guise of collaboration and with the world, right? Where they bring the biggest scientists, the greatest minds together from all these countries, right? And they tackle humanity's challenges, right? So called. The devil's in the details. Okay, they never. Their plans is to exclude the children of Israel. Okay, from what they're doing. So, the European Organization for Nuclear Research, CERN. Okay, it says an intergovernmental organization that operates large particle physics laboratory, the largest particle physics laboratory in the world. Okay, and what are they looking for? They're looking for, in layman's terms, to play God. Okay, all these fancy terms that they come up with, the Higgs boson. We discovered in 2012, we discovered the Higgs boson. Okay, which we're gonna get into the Higgs boson in a minute and all that, but which they describe as the God particle, right? So this organization was established in 1954, based in Meyrin, Geneva. Okay, which that's in Switzerland, right? Which you got the Swiss Alps, right? You got Switzerland next to France and the Swiss Alps, and the particle accelerator is built underneath the ground, right? On the French and Swiss border. Now, CERN comprises 23 member states. Okay. Oh, and by the way, some spiritual about 1954. That was around the time where, you know what I'm saying, the beast was getting established. You know, you had the Treaty of Rome and Treaty of Versailles going on, all that. So the beast was giving his power to the whore, right? So they could reign with him for a season, right? The kings of the earth give their power to this cracker white man in America, right? But when you read the actual information on this, it says that 23 member states. Okay, you had the NATO and the EU, right, which represent the beast, right? But and the CERN is basically just European nations, right? But you have America always has its hands in there because the state of Israel is the only state that's allowed to participate in CERN. Coinkydink, right? The small headers. I was looking for the small headers involvement in this, and there they go. Okay, it says it's comprised of 23 member states. When you click on 23 member states, Belgium, Denmark, France, Germany, Italy, okay, all these European nations. And then it says Israel was admitted in 2013, is the only non-European full member of CERN. CERN is an official United Nations General Assembly observer. What does that mean? That means they're part of this. They're part of the demonic Baphomet system. Okay, when you down with the UN, you're down with the agenda. All right. Obviously, of course, you don't get this type of backing, okay, without the funding to do something like this. Okay, the approval to start experimenting on a on such a scale. All right. Now, with that being said, it says CERN's main function is to provide the particle accelerators and other infrastructure needed for high energy physics research. Okay, and consequently, numerous experiments have been constructed at CERN through international collaborations. These, in other words, these nations get together to try to play God. Okay. Genesis chapter 11 and verse 1. It says, and the whole earth was of one language, one speech, and it came to pass that they sojourned from the east, that they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. And they said, let us go make brick upon brick and burn them thoroughly. And they made brick for stone and slime they had for mortar. And they said, let us go and build a city and a tower whose top we may reach unto heaven, and let us make a name, and lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower which the children of men did build, the heathen. Okay. And the Lord said, behold, the people is one. All right. This is why you see this one world initiative. One world. Let's all collaborate together. The French, the Americans, everybody except the Negro, Latino, Native American, everybody. But they'll allow you to send, a couple brilliant minds, but you don't have representatives in the UN. You don't have a seat amongst these devils. Psalms 82, real quick. 83, my bad. And verse 1. It says a song, Asaph, keep thou silence, O Most High. Keep not thou silence, O Most High. Hold not thy peace, be not still, O power. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, and that the name of Israel be no more in remembrance. We're fighting a warfare, spiritual warfare, okay? And information is power, and this devil wants to have all the power. So his job is to take all, he wants to know everything so he can cut off the children of Israel from being a nation. He wants to keep you simple as hell, and he know all the secrets of the universe and all this stuff. That's why when you read this about CERN, they said that CERN, it was the birthplace of the internet. When you look at this, and they credit the internet to this guy, Tim Berners-Lee, who's a demonic entity, okay? A small hatter, okay? When you look up this guy, Tim Berners-Lee, they have a track record of this nigga, man. They got a whole, like, accolades and shit. It says Sir Timothy John Berners-Lee, okay? Inventor of the World Wide Web, okay? See, it's all about bigging yourself up. It's all about propping Esau up, the white image. It's all about propping up we invented the internet. We did this. We're the civilization creators. We went to the moon first. We're those people. And you niggas ain't nothing but Indians living on a fucking reservation. Okay. Now, when you do the research, you're gonna find a name. You're gonna find a guy by the name of Philip Emeagwaliji. However you pronounce the brother's name. Okay, a Nigerian cat that was credited with the founding, with the creation of or being the founder, or laying down the brickwork for the internet, right? When you look this guy up, they basically say nothing good about this guy, okay? They're in cahoots to cut you off from being a people, all right? Because everything in this world is about fucking power. I've been said this many times. Everything is about power. It's about information, and it's about control, and it's about power, okay? So the nations get together to cut you off from being a nation. They get together, they build these fucking massive, because these massive particle colliders. I was watching Cleo Abram video, which everything is staged, bro. Everything is staged. They put a pretty little white girl up there, a pretty little white bitch. They invite her to go and, oh my God, the people are talking about conspiracy theories and, oh, we're not doing this at CERN. Look, they show full transparency here. Look, this is what we're doing. We're trying to find technological advancements that help humanity so that the future can be better for our children. That was bullshit. No. So that you could keep controlling shit. So that you cracker devils could keep controlling the narrative. So you could keep presenting yourselves to the world as the leaders, as the, So when you look up the man, Philip Emeagwaliji, you have damn near no credit to this man, okay? But look up Tim Berners-Lee, and the nigga, it take you like an hour to get through his Wikipedia page. It take you like a fucking hour to get through all the accolades. He went to the Queen's College, Oxford, Look at that. Known for invention of the World Wide Web. You look at the brother Philip, the Nigerian, known for nothing. Known for nothing. It actually discredited him on this on the site. Okay, it says debunk controversial claims. Igualigile has made several controversial claims about his achievements that are disputed by the scientific community. Nobody dispute this cracker, Tim Berners-Lee. All right. His claims of being the father of the internet, of having invented the connection machine, of possessing 41 patented inventions, of winning the Nobel Prize of Computing, and of being a doctor, a professor, have been conclusively debunked with widely documented evidence. I wonder who came up with the evidence? Some fucking white boys, some devils. Yeah, I guarantee you that it was them. Speaking during a visit to Switzerland in April 2009, Mr. Igualigile said that he was the first to program a hypercube to solve a grand challenge defined as the 20 gold ring problem in computing. That discovery in part inspired the reinvention of supercomputers as an internet. He claimed that by his effort, he was able to set 3 world records and improve on Newton's second law of motion. Let's discredit this nigga, okay? And when you look at Tim Berners-Lee, they ain't doing them nothing but praising this guy, praising the shit out of this guy. Ooh, he did this, he did that, and he did it all at Cern. That's what they tell you. So I'm speaking about Tim Berners-Lee because he's brought up in the Cern. When you look at the website, it says Cern was the invention of the World Wide Web. This is where we created the World Wide Web. That's what they say. Okay. And look at all these accolades, man. Look at all these accolades. Order of the Merit, the most excellent order of the British Empire. This is all. This is how this world works. Okay. Now I say all that to say this, right? In 2016, all right, just to show you that this is demonic. This shit is demonic. Okay. In 2016, right, going back to the geography of the whole CERN experiment, all right, it's in Switzerland, right? So they have to enter there's entrances to the actual Hadron Collider. So in one of the ceremonies for the opening of one of the tunnels, they had a bunch of demonic rituals going on. So this is one of the BBC articles about it from 2016, all right? Which I got the video pulled up. The white guy even goes into it, because niggas don't believe anything you say. If the white man don't say shit, then it's not credible. Out of his own mouth. Okay, so there's pictures and evidence of both of what do you call it? Of this eyes wide shut type ritual that they did before they had to inaugurate that tunnel that they opened up, because I guess it was like a new entrance to the place. I don't know what it was. But let's it says Switzerland tunnel, the oddest moments of the opening ceremony. This was a case when the Gotthard base tunnel, the longest and deepest in the world, was inaugurated on Wednesday. Okay, which is right there. All right, which is right there. It leads into the whole CERN particle collider, right? So you can see them doing all kind of demonic ritual, Baphomet rituals on here. Okay. They got naked tunnel workers doing all kind of rituals dressed up as Baphomets and shit. Okay, so this is how the heathen rage and imagine a vain thing. Okay, and when you look up the pictures, they're there on the internet or whatever. But it says Psalms 2 and verse 1. It says, "Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed, against you, against the Son of Man, against the Lord Yahushua, and against you tribes, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast their cords from us. And he that sitteth," what that mean? Let us cast their bands asunder and cast their cords from us. Let us not let these niggas rule over us. Okay? It's all about who's ruling over who got that power. All right? He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh, and the Lord shall have him in derision. All right? Because the Lord laughing at the futile effort of you cracker devils, as if you could upset prophecy. Okay, because the Lord made the statement, Jeremiah 31 and 31, "Behold, the days come, said the Lord, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah. Not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out the land of Egypt, which covenant they broke, although I was a husband unto them. But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, said the Lord, thou put my law in the inward parts and write them in their hearts, and I will be their power, and they shall be my people. And they shall be no more. They shall teach no more every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, know the Lord, for all shall know me, to the least, from the least unto the greatest of them. Said the Lord, for I will forgive their iniquity, and I will remember their sin no more. Thus said the Lord, which giveth the sun for a light by day, and an ordinance of the moon, and the stars for a light by night, which divide the sea when the rays thereof roar. The Lord of hosts is his name. Yahweh his name. If those ordinances depart from before me, said the Lord, then the seed of Israel shall also cease from being a nation from before me. If thus said the Lord, if heaven above can be measured, and the foundation of the earth searched out beneath, will I also cast off all the seed of Israel for all that they have done, said the Lord. Now, they try to get all, you know, they try to find out all the secrets of the universe, and, you know, measure out the stars and how many, you know, every time you hear them talking about the Big Bang, it's a spit in the Most High's face. It's a spit because you're not acknowledging the artificer. You're not acknowledging the creator. Everybody needs their credit for what they do, for their work. Nobody just sits there and just, you know, oh, well, I hope nobody fucking acknowledges what the hell you do. You see? No, the Most High put it in everyone's, the Most High put an ego in everybody's head, of course, because without that, that's your personality. That's the Most High has an ego, if you will. And that's why he said, if you worship another God, that he's a jealous power, right? So Esau wants to be as the Most High, having the Lord said, my glory I will not give to another, right? So the cracker devil, he's imagining a vain thing with his other nations, his enemies. They're enemies, but they're friends as long as they could come up against you. As long as they could come up against you, they're enemies. I mean, they're friends. They're cool with each other. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Okay, they make alliances and pacts with each other to come up against the children of Israel. Psalms 83rd chapter. Now, Genesis 11, they was building the tower to get up there, try to be up there in the heavens, right? But let's play this video. And the man, the End Time Productions, he'd be putting together these end time videos. But this one is dealing with Cern, which was pertinent to this particular topic. Yeah.
In a beautiful series of bronzes. In our time, physicists have used the most advanced technology to portray the patterns of the cosmic dance. The metaphor of the cosmic dance thus unifies ancient mythology, religious art, and modern physics. So right there out in the open,
there's nothing new under the sun. There's nothing new under the sun. They've always been trying to do this. They've always been trying to play God, to play the Most High, to usurp you. To usurp you, because they know you got the blessing, you got the birthright. We don't need to build a hadron collider to figure out the secrets of the universe. The Lord's gonna give us the secrets of the universe. He's already given us of his secrets, the spiritual things, the words that's written in his book, okay, which are like the breaking down of the strongholds of this world. You know, the words that's written in this book are powerful, or more powerful than anything that this devil could ever imagine to construct or try to figure out. Because the Lord said, Job the 14th chapter, he made the statement that he set the bounds of these devils they can't pass. Job 14 and verse 5, it says, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee, that has appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. Okay, Psalms 109 and verse 7, it says that thy rebuke they fled, and at the voice of thy thunder they hasted away. They go up by the mountains, and they go down to the valleys, onto the place which thou hast founded for them. Thou hast set a bound that they may not pass over, that they turn not again to cover the earth, that you don't destroy the earth, that you don't fuck up this place, and you don't the Lord's only going to allow you to mess up the earth as a certain amount. The Lord's only going to allow you to kill so many Israelites. The Lord's only going to allow you to discover but so much information about the universe. Okay, you found out the Higgs boson. You found Higgs boson, I should say. You found out how to deplete uranium, how to what to do with plutonium. You found out how to divide an atom, and how to build a hydrogen bomb, how to build an atomic bomb, how to build a ship. Okay, how to build how to fake a moon landing. You know, how to build jet propulsion engines. You know, so you've learned how to fly in the air in a metal bird. You know, and make it commercially viable for people to pay you and stuff like that. Everything is a cash cow to this devil, right? So the Lord only gave him a certain amount, okay, that he can't pass over. lest he turned again to cover the earth. He sent the springs into valleys which run amongst the hills. They give drink to every beast of the field. The wild asses quench their thirst. By them the fowls of the heaven have their habitation, which sing among the branches. He watereth the hills from his chambers. The earth is satisfied with the fruit of his works. Okay, so this devil still to this day is trying to figure out how this world works, how this the rain. Yesterday I seen a rainbow, right? And I was trying to chase the rainbow, man, like tricks up for kids, man. I was trying to chase the rainbow, real shit. And it's impossible. You can't. It keeps moving, But I took pictures and stuff, and I sent it to certain brothers. But like, it was just spiritual, man. But Esau can't explain to us why this happens, The scriptures tell you is because the Lord just told you simply. All you need to know is I made a pact with the earth, and this is not. When you see that, that means I'm not going to destroy the earth. Okay, that's all it means. That's all he told us that we need to know. But later on, and the Lord will explain to us why, how is it the colors just get the forming in the formation, and it looks like it's touching the earth, but then it goes up into the sky, and you don't see where it begins and where it ends, because to us it's like an optical illusion, But anyways, to the human mind. Okay, now let's play the rest of this video.
Open for all to see is a direct correlation between the Hindu perception of Shiva hundreds of years ago.
Let me say this about Shiva. When you watch the movie Oppenheimer, Robert J. Oppenheimer said that the founder of the bomb, he said the father of the bomb, I should say, said that I become. He quoted a verse from the Bhagavad Gita, this Hindu text, which these devils believe in all these esoteric religions, okay? Which, by the way, the Cern people got a statue of Shiva at their headquarters, okay? So it's all connecting. It all connects. So he said, he made the statement, I become death, the destroyer of worlds. That's a direct correlation between Cern, Shiva, the bomb. See, Esau and the nations have been always trying to keep you at an arm's distance, keep you in slavery, keep you simple, and they try to play God. Okay, they try to play God, all right, and with their different religions and confusion that they put in the world and all this shit, right?
Concept of destroyer that I explained a moment ago, and our time. Unifying, quote, ancient mythology, religious art, and modern physics.
Something is going on.
You think everything's a conspiracy.
Everything is.
Additionally, and perhaps even more important, there is a significant section of Cern that is built upon the Saint Genus Poili, which is a commune in Ain, a department of France. In Roman times, the Saint Genus Poili was called Apaliacum, but the town and a temple were dedicated there in ancient times to Apollyon, the destroyer, referred to in a single direction on a single track.
Let me jump, because he makes let me jump like 20 seconds.
Messages, each moving in a single direction on a single track. The GBT passes directly beneath St. Gothard's Pass, a strategic north-south.
St. Gothard's Pass was where they was doing the rituals that I was speaking about just now. St. Gothard's Pass, that's where they was doing the rituals. When you look it up, it's a pass in the Swiss Alps where this is where they built the collider and shit.
That connects northern and southern Switzerland. The connection to the Large Hadron Collider has to be made primarily because of the bizarre opening ceremony that was live streamed to the entire world on June 1, 2016, that included this highly occult, demonic dance with characterization, beginning with a call to unite the religions of the world by conducting an interfaith blessing of the tongue beside a statue of St. Barbara, the patron saint of miners. Following the blessing at the statue of St. Barbara, the press along with visiting dignitaries, also paid tribute to the 9 miners who had lost their lives during construction of the tunnel. Bodillo's southern portal provided the visiting dignitaries a disturbing parade, really, of miners, erotic dancers, zombies, fallen angels, all of whom were obeying.
What? These people are scientists, right? They're scientists, aren't they? Why are they? They're scientists, they're politicians, they're all this, but they're always in some fucking ritual. They're always doing some bullshit, man. You know, it's always some ritual. It's always some bullshit that they're doing. You know, okay, they're always involved with some type of strange deities. You know what I'm saying? Doing some type of demonic Baphomet worship, man. Okay, now they discovered the Higgs boson at this place. Now I was reading this on space.com. I looked it up. It says Higgs boson. What is it, right? The Higgs boson that's what they call the God particle, right? That's what they call the God particle, because these people love to seek to play God, right? These scientists, these engineers, these, you know, okay, which the elites finance all these institutions. They finance the elites, the bankers. It's all one big goddamn power structure to keep you Negro Latinos at bay. You know, and the ones of you that excel in math and science and shit, they'll take you and they'll use you like they used Philip. My boy Philip, Egowajue, whatever his name was, right? Philip Guajali. They'll take you and they'll take your inventions and use you and take your credit for it. Okay, that's just how it goes. Okay, because when you see this whole organization, you don't really see no black people like that on there. It says, what is the Higgs boson? The Higgs boson has 125 billion electron volts, meaning it is 120 times more massive than a proton, according to Cern, according to their information. It is also chargeless with zero spin, a quantum mechanical equivalent to angular monument. The Higgs boson is the only elementary particle with no spin. A boson is a force carrier particle that comes into play when particles interact with each other, with a boson exchanged during this interaction. For example, when 2 electrons interact, they exchange a photon, the force carrying particle of electromagnetic fields. Because the quantum field theory describes the microscopic world and the quantum fields that will fill the universe with wave mechanics. Okay, so with these devils, they try to play God, so they try to give you all this stuff, right? About half of this shit is probably made up. But okay, now it says, why is the Higgs boson called the God particle, right? Because as they said, theory is always some theory, right? Now they actually discovered this Higgs boson, which they said was real, which they showed their little research, right? It says the Higgs boson, nicknamed the God particle, was solidified upon its discovery, namely as a result of the popular media. The origin of this often connected to Nobel Prize winning physicist Leon Letterman, referring to the Higgs boson as the goddamn particle, the God particle, and frustration with regards to how difficult it was to detect. Now, this guy Leon Letterman was a small header from Ukraine, a small head Jew, okay, which you already know. Says Business Insider says that when Letterman authored a book on the Higgs boson in the 1990s, the title was to be called The Goddamn Particle. But the publishers changed this to the God particle, and this caused a troublesome connection with religion, which was drawn, one which bothers physicists to this day. Okay, this is from space.com. So science being mixed in with God troubles these physicists, okay? Because the physicists want to play God because they feel like the white man don't believe in the Most High. Okay, this is what it is. If you got a so-called white man that believes in God, that he's a Jake, more than likely he's a Jake. He's Israel. Okay, so it's hard to overestimate the importance of the Higgs boson and the Higgs field in general, as without the aspect of nature, no particle will have mass. That means no stars, no planets, no us. All right. Now, these devils are trying to literally like find out the how reality works and how, you know what I'm saying? They try to get to the fundamental building blocks of reality and shit, which these devils cannot. You know, the scripts say much study and is weirdness to the flesh. These devils are gonna wear themselves out you know, wear themselves out long before they ever figure anything out, because the Lord just keep blinding them, you know. But he gives them a certain amount of information, you know. Ezekiel 28 chapter, right? It says, this is the word of the Lord that came unto me, saying, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, thus saith the Lord, because thy heart is lifted up, right? The scripture say knowledge puffeth up, right? So this devil's puffed up because he has all this knowledge. Thou hast said, I am a God. That's what he said. He is the God. That's what he believes in his head. I sit in the seat of God in the midst of the seas, the people, right? He gathered himself all the people. He takes all the best scientists, all the best, you know, studious minds, and come work for us at Cern. We pay you a handsome salary. We take care of your family, so you could come here and help me play God. Okay. I sit in the seat of God in the midst of the seas. Yet thou art a man. You are a white man, devil. Actually, Job 38. You're a base man, a dog. It says, and not the Most High. Though thou set thine heart as the heart of the Most High. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. Okay, you got more information than Daniel did. And actually, let's see how Daniel was described. Okay, because Daniel knew many things. Daniel 1 in verse 3 says, and the king spake unto Ashpenaz, the master of the eunuchs, that he should bring the certain of the children of Israel and of the king's seed and of the princes, children in whom was no blemish, but well favored and skillful in all wisdom and cunning in knowledge and understanding science, and such as had ability in them to stand in the king's place or palace, Salaki, and whom they might teach the learning and the tongue of the Chaldeans. And the king appointed them a daily provision of the king's meat, right? Now, Daniel was brought amongst these men of cunning knowledge and understanding and science, and he confounded all these niggas because he's an Israelite, and the Israelites have more knowledge, wisdom, and understanding than anybody else. Okay, that's why the Lord called us the children of the children of the day. All right, we're no longer the children of the night because you know you was in darkness. But okay, so this is how Daniel was described. Now, Daniel, Ezekiel 28 and 3. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. Esau got more knowledge than Daniel did back then. There is no secret that they can hide from thee. With thy wisdom and thy understanding that has gotten traffic, that has gotten riches, and has gotten gold and silver into thy treasures. By thy great wisdom and by thy traffic, so like it, thou hast increased thy riches, and thy heart is lifted up because of thy riches. And because of all this technological advancement the devil done had, so he thinks he's playing the Most High. Now, he gathers all the nations together, and they all band together, and they all try to shit on you and cut you off from being a people. It's impossible for them to do so, but the pride of their heart had deceived them, just like Pharaoh, right? No difference, nothing new under the sun, right? So let's go back to the video. Right?
The call of what they called the shepherd, whose yodels invoked the appearance of the event's infernal master of ceremonies, a goat man, portrayed by a young and energetic dancing male. This creature is
so they had a Baphomet ritual at the actual pass, at the Goddard Pass, which is right there next to Cern, that's how they get down. That's how they get down. That's why they have the Shiva statue right there at the Cern building. That's why when you go to the Denver airport, they got a fucking they got a horse, the demonic horse of the apocalypse. Everywhere you go is symbolic symbols everywhere. But they want to tell us that it doesn't matter when they put a white man up there, and that's everything is symbolism. Okay, everything is important. What you see before you is important. Okay, the devil is in the details, and the devil show you who he is in the details, man. All right.
Shown with a Baphomet headdress, a goat demon's head, if you will, and a goat body costume with a hairy pelt, and then it had a formal tuxedo over the top. The imagery was heavily evocative of the German and Bavarian Christmas demon known as Krampus. Now, according to...
So they over there worshiping Krampus at the Cern, all right? They were there worshiping all these deities, man. They chant demonic rituals before they go and turn on that fucking machine, before they go turn on that hydrogen collider and shit. You know, before they go turn that motherfucker on, they praying on their hands and knees. They got some babies tied up down in their basement, like the small. They're doing all kind of shit, man. You know, but in front of the camera, when you type in, you know, whatever it is you looking up, you're gonna see some white man in a suit and tie, just, you know, giving a good image to the people. Because this devil works in deception. He works in deception. Oh, we want to, so we can leave the legacy to the children, the nations, the generations to come that could build on the work that we're doing right now. We're trying to split atoms and build even a larger collider. They said that they want to build even a larger collider, one that's 100 kilometers. This one's 27 kilometers in circumference, right? Well, the new one gonna be 100 kilometers according to them, because Esau always wants to be bigger and bigger and bigger. You ain't gonna see him going backwards. You're gonna see him building a bigger fucking building, a bigger gun, a bigger missile, he don't go backwards. Okay. When 9/11 got hit up and shit, they built a Freedom Tower that was like 500 feet taller than the other two towers. It's like 1,700 feet tall, and this is just how the world works. They just continue to get more and more. If we build a big ass blimp, we got to build a bigger one. The Airbus 380, we got to build Airbus 480. It's always more and more and more. More wickedness in their case. More wickedness. More oppression. More lies. More robbery. That's why it says Nahum 3:1. Woe to the bloody city. Woe to Nahum 3:1. Woe to the bloody city. It is full of lies and robbery, and the prey departed not. Full of lies and robbery. More lies, lies, lies. Okay.
Krampus accompanies St. Nicholas on his midwinter rounds with the intent to steal boys and girls, putting them into a basket carried on his back. Or he may decide to beat them with branches for being naughty. Maurice Bruce published.
Okay. All right. So that's the point. We was talking about Cern and them doing them rituals, but because I don't like hearing these fucking crackers talk too much. Okay. So the founding mission of Cern was to promote and collaboration between scientists from many nations. Okay, 10,000 different scientists from 100 different countries required for the implementation of rapid transmission communication throughout the scientific field throughout the world. It says in the 1980s, Tim Berners-Lee, because when you look up, again, there goes our friend Tim Berners-Lee again, that devil, the so-called creator of the internet, right? An English computer scientist at Cern began working on hypertext system for linking electronic documents on a protocol for transferring them between computers. His system, introduced to Cern in 1990, became known as the World Wide Web, a means of rapid, efficient communication that transformed not only the high-energy physics community, but also the entire world. These devils try to shape the world in their image. Let us make the world and you know how the Most High said, "Let us make man in our image." Well, through their different institutions like Cern, like the IMF, the World Bank, like these religions that they use, the Catholic Christian Church and all that shit, they try to shape the world in their image. Let us make the world in our image. Okay. And Cern is one of these institutions that does this. You click on Cern, you click on the website, you go there, and they show you a circle, right? They show you the circle, 70 years, 1954 founded, right? Founded in 1954 by a bunch of devils to do demonic things, like try to play God. The Higgs boson, which they call the God particle, right? Discovered in 2012. We look at that. It says the Higgs boson, stars, planets, and life could only emerge because particles gain their mass without the fundamental discovery made by white cracker scientists, right? The existence was confirmed by us in 2012 when the Higgs boson particle was discovered at Cern. Okay, then you go on there and they're basically bigging themselves up. This is what they do, and they invite you other nations out there to go up there and serve them. This is you paying them obeisance. The Large Hadron Collider is the world's largest, most powerful particle accelerator. How many billions and billions of dollars you think went into this? But your ass is over there poor, homeless. You think they give a fuck? No, they spend billions of dollars to keep this shit open. Billions and billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars, euros, however you want to slice it. Cause they use euros up here in the French Alps. Okay, to try to call demons or whatever. They have some conspiracy theories where they say that they're opening up portals, whatever, chanting demons or whatever the fuck they're doing. Okay. None of our concern, but this is the devil for you, so you can never put nothing past them. It says it consists of a 27-kilometer long ring of superconducting magnets with a number of accelerating structures to boost the energy of the particles along the way. I want to go to Chloe's little video because Chloe says some choice words, and everything's for an image, bro. Everything's for an image. Everything you see before you is for an image, man. Okay, because when you type into Cern, like there's a lot of negative things on the internet, but they'll put a little pretty little skinny white bitch and they'll throw her out there. Yeah, go to Cern and tell them this was 7 days ago. 7 days ago. What's really happening at Cern? Let's be transparent with the people. Right? Let's be transparent with the people. Everything's about an image. Everything's about controlling the narrative. Everything's about controlling you, really, because they know that you're the gods on the earth. Okay. And they're scrambling like a motherfucker. Revelation 12. All right. Revelation 12. It says the devil knoweth he has but a short time. Okay. He knows he coming down with great wrath, knowing he had about a short time. That's why he's building these things and doing all this research and trying to figure out how to usurp proper prophecy, which is impossible. But that's the pride of this devil. The Lord said, let my people go, Pharaoh. Right? Well, no. These devils are like this deaf adder that stopped his ear. The same concept. Okay. Same concept. They look, so part of the video says, why build this? Why build a Cern? And this is the devil for you. They never tell you the truth. Tell me the truth, devil. Stop fucking going around in circles and this and that. Tell me the truth. But it's impossible for you to be a straight shooter. For you, everything's just like a job, just like everything in this society is all just fucking bullshit. Instead of telling me that you want to keep me poor, you want to keep me on the bottom, you tell me that this is good for the world, it's positive for the people, it's positive for your ass, it's positive for the white man, so the white man could be the top. When they do these Star Wars movies and all this different shit, the white man is always at the fucking top and you're always at the bottom. You're always at the bottom of society, and this devil is always the one in Star Trek. He's the Spock. He's the guy up there stroking his rod in front of people and stuff. Just, yeah, I'm the guy. I landed on the moon. I cured cancer. It's just, this is what it's all about. Posturing, a pissing contest to the world. Okay. And control. I spend billions of dollars to control you niggas, to control your mind. That's where you watch that movie, The Clockwork Orange, right? The Clockwork Orange is like CIA programming. Stanley Kubrick, another man who was that's not the name, brother. That's not the name, bro. That's not the name. What was I gonna say? Yeah, Stanley Kubrick came up with the Eyes Wide Shut movie, 2001: A Space Odyssey. The moon landing, he had something to do with it because mysteriously he died and he ended up making a video. I remember watching a video where they had him admitting to this shit. It's long gone off of YouTube. I don't know where it went, but it's a 2001: A Space Odyssey. In 1971, he made the movie called A Clockwork Orange, where they literally got the programming. They show you how they program the society, where they have CIA mind control operations going on. And literally, they tie the motherfucker down on a chair and they're putting LSD in his eyes and shit to try to control him. And his movies was very, very, very eye-opening, very eyes wide shut. Okay, all these like movies that were about how the elites really work, man. So, and he ended up dying in a strange way. So, okay. So let's play this video real quick.
Why do all of this in the first place? Well, if you look on the internet, you'll see that there are a lot of theories, from ending the world to creating black holes to it already ended the world and we're living inside a black hole, to paranormal activity, to new dimensions, to hooded figures performing rituals to summon the devil. That last one was a prank, by the way. No, we are not doing
that. Shit was not a prank. That shit was not a prank, bro. All right, bro. I gotta block you, man. I gotta block you. My bad. I gotta block you, dude. I don't know. The name is Yahweh Bashem Yashai. If you come in another name, you don't come on my page, bro. All right. Just watch. All right.
The truth about what is happening here is both much harder to explain and much, much cooler. So strap in, because it's time to break your brain. When scientists smash these protons together, we get a glimpse at what might have happened close to the start of our universe, the Big Bang. That's because the collisions release an enormous amount of energy for how small protons are. But in the grand scheme of things, each collision is still less than the total energy of a hand clap.
So, matter of fact, let me play the rest of it.
But a very smart person figured out that energy and mass are related. So when these protons collide at incredibly fast speeds, releasing a ton of energy, that energy can turn into physical mass, which is crazy. And here's the kicker. If the energy is high enough, it can turn into mysterious or unknown particles, more of the building blocks of our universe, which we really want to know about to use that knowledge to improve the world today, or to just satisfy our own curiosity. But those special mystery particles, they only exist for an instant before they turn back into more everyday particles that we see all the time, that then fly outward towards sensors that record exactly where they hit. So what scientists actually see is more like a crime scene. They can see where the particles hit the sensors, but then they need to work backward using very...
Where's the part where she's talking to the white man? Oh, yeah, here it is. Salaki. Okay.
Here's an easy thing you can do to add to your routine so that you age better, or maybe. Here's an easy thing you can do to...
Bro, my bad.
There's things we're looking for.
She asking, why build a bigger one? We're looking for things. What are you looking for? What are you looking for, devil? I mean, the earth ain't fucked up enough. You know, what are you looking for? Huh? See what he's looking for.
Holes in our understanding of the universe.
There's holes in the understanding of our universe. Yes, of course. Because the Most High set bounds that you can't pass. Job 14. Okay? Job, the 14th chapter, man. It says, the 5th verse, seeing his days are determined, meaning they're already set for you. The Lord gave you the fatness of the earth. Be satisfied with the Lord giving you something. The Lord gave you something. He didn't have to give you shit, devil. You don't deserve shit. Except a foot up your ass. You don't deserve nothing. Except slavery. Right? All the shit you done. It says, the numbers of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. All right. You shall not pass, like Gandalf told the demon, in the first Fellowship of the Ring.
Really clearly that there's something out there that only acts through gravitation, as far as we can tell.
He's talking about dark matter.
Invisible matter would have been a better name. It doesn't matter. It doesn't, send anything out that
we can't explain what this invisible matter is. We can't explain we can't explain dark matter and how it works and all this shit. The devil is good. The Most High has a sense of humor, man. The way he's playing this devil, man, he's giving them bits and pieces and keeps them stringing them. You know how you like dangle a carrot in front of somebody, and they never be able to reach it. You're dangling a carrot, you're running for the piece of Twinkie and shit, but you're never able to attain it. Now that's Esau. Esau is trying to find this information, the knowledge of the world, of the excellency of the power. But it's been shut up to you, man. It's been shut up to you devils, man. You can only get so much. You only get the missile. You only get the ability to destroy yourself. That's crazy, man.
we can see with our eyes, but it affects gravitationally, and it makes a big difference.
We know this dark matter is there because it impacts things that we can see, like the way light visibly bends as it passes galaxies. Through those effects, we can calculate dark matter accounts for 27% of our universe. Could a bigger collider help us learn about it? We don't really know.
Nobody is guaranteeing it will find dark matter. It might answer something completely different. It might pose new questions. Maybe we'll find something we had no idea was there, and we need to start working on it now.
Does it have to?
Okay, Second Esdras, the 4th chapter, real quick. Let me because the angel appeared to Ezra and spoke to Ezra, gave Ezra all kind of information, man. Gave Ezra all kind of revelations. See, the Lord has the secrets, man. The Lord said, I revealed my secrets unto my servants, the prophets. Okay, not to the cracker white man. He's not a prophet. He's not a man of the Father. He's not an Israelite. Okay, the secrets are given to the pure, man. You devils are not pure. The only thing was given to you was your own destruction. 2 Esdras 4:1. And the angel that was sent unto me, whose name was Uriel, gave me an answer. And he said, thy heart have gone too far in this world, and thou thinkest to comprehend the ways of the Most High. Then said I, Yea, my Lord. He answered me and said, I am sent to show thee 3 ways, and to set forth 3 similitudes before thee. If thou canst declare me one, I will show thee also the way that thou shouldest desire to see, and I will show thee from whence the wicked heart cometh. And I said, Tell on, my Lord. And then he said unto me, Go thy way, weigh me the weight of the fire, or measure me the blast of the wind, or call me again the day that is past. Okay. And then I answered and said, What man is able to do that thou shouldest ask such things of me? Okay. And he said unto me, If I should ask thee how great dwellings are in the midst of the sea, or how many springs are in the beginning of the deep, or how many springs are above the firmament, or which are the outgoings of paradise, peradventure thou wouldest say unto me, I never went down into the deep, nor as yet into hell, neither did I ever climb up into heaven. Nevertheless, now I have asked thee, but only of the fire and the wind, and of the day wherefore thou hast passed, and of the things from which thou canst be separated, yet thou cannot give me an answer. He answered and said, Moreover, thine own things, and such are grown up with thee, canst thou not know? How should thy vessel be able to comprehend the way of the highest? You cracker devils, how could you be able to comprehend the way of the highest? The angel Ezra is literally talking to Ezra. Look, Ezra, can you tell me the way of the flame? Can you tell me how the wind blows back? Can you bring back yesterday? Can you turn back the clock of time and bring back yesterday, Ezra? So stop questioning me about the things that are too high for your understanding, man. Worry about being a human being. Worry about getting right. Worry about having children, and don't, worry about being a good father. Worry about worshiping the Father in spirit and truth. Worry about not worshiping all these fucking other gods out there. Okay, there are not any gods. And maybe I will expound to you the information that you seek, Ezra, Israel. But he's not gonna give it to no damn cracker devil. He's not gonna expand all the knowledge of the universe to this devil. He's not gonna do it. He's given a portion, a small portion that was given to Esau, which in the eyes of man is a lot of, ooh, look at all these cities and look at all this shit that he had. That pales in comparison to the power that we shall receive, the knowledge we shall receive. Okay, so how should thy vessel be able to comprehend the way of the highest? And the world being now outwardly corrupted, to understand the corruption that is evident in my sight. Then said I unto him, It were better that we were not at all, and that we should still live in wickedness, and to suffer not to know thereof. Okay, so that's the point right there. So, this devil seek out too many things that are too high for him. All right, Isaiah 47 and verse 11, it says, Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee, and thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. Stand now with thine enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. His bones are filled with the sin of his youth, right? If so be that thou mayst be able to profit, if so be that thou mayst be able to prevail by these. For thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Yeah, you keep going in the scientific studies and shit. You run your particle accelerators. There's one over here in New York, by the way. There's one over here in New York, the only functional one. It's not even a fraction of the size of the one in Cern. But the one over here, it's smaller in scale, but it does exist. But the one over there, that's the big kahuna. That's the big kahuna. Where they're wearying themselves in the multitude of their counsels over there. Let now the astrologers. What's an astrologer? What is an astrologer? An esoteric observer of the stars. Yep, that's you. That's you. You scientists, and you. Yeah, said you. You Cern people. Okay, physicists, right? An astrologer, one who professes to determine the influence of planets on persons and events. Okay, however, okay, yep. So stand now down with thine enchantments, right? And with the multitude of thy sorceries, where thou hast labored from thy youth, if so that thou shalt be able to profit, if thou mayest prevail. Thou art weary in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators, stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Let them help thee. Let them take care of you when the Lord come with his angels. The Hubble telescope, can they see the ships coming? Can the Hubble telescope look into the depths and see? Can it save you? So behold, they shall be as stubble, the fire shall burn them, and they shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. All your little satellites and shit. You know, that's why I was watching that show, The 3-Body Problem. The satellites, the so-called aliens took out all the satellites and crippled humanity and all that. Look, you devils have no power, man. You cannot fight a God. You cannot fight the angels, and you cannot fight the Lord when he comes back and say, I will not meet you as a man. Okay? So it says, behold, they shall be as stubble, Isaiah 47:14. The fire shall burn them, nuclear wind. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall not be a coal to warm at, nor fire to sit before it. They shall be unto thee with whom thou hast labored, even thy merchants from thy youth. Okay, all you other nations. Okay. They shall wander everyone to his quarter, and none shall save thee. You other nations, you in bed with this devil as long as it comes against us. Okay. But you're gonna have to see us too. You're gonna have to see me, nigga. You devils gonna have to see me. Hey, like Rorschach said, you locked in here with me. I'm not locked in here with you. You devils got us in captivity, and you locked in here with us. You locked in here with us, man. So the best thing you could have did is just leave us the fuck alone. But you can't do that because the Most High programmed the minds of men. The Most High programmed you to do what you're doing. He's programmed you to put your hands on us. He's programmed you to keep talking shit, and so that he may show his power when he take your ass down and raise up the beggar from the dunghill. Yeah. So in Exodus the 7th chapter, Moses and Aaron, their staff was able to defeat the staff of Pharaoh and them, the enchantments and the sorcerers and the monthly prognosticators of Pharaoh back then. So the same thing gonna happen today. The Lord gonna lift up the standard. He's gonna lift up the sons of Levi, the sons of Aaron, the sons of Zadok, the sons of Israel, against the sons of Greece, against the sons of these devils. You know? Because of all their evil and all their fucking confederacies that they've committed against us, man. So let's see what else this devil got to say. We're looking for answers. We're looking for particles. We don't know why these antimatter gravity particles are moving in the way they are. We don't understand why, and it might take us 50, 100 years. Well, you ain't got 150 years. You don't have 200 years. Your society don't have much longer to go. So you ain't going to discover a goddamn thing except nuclear fire.
Name what?
It's a horrible name. It's called the FCC, the Future Circular Collider, which of course you have to change after you've built it.
Cern estimates that building this new collider would cost roughly $17 billion. And instead of a 27-kilometer...
See, like I said, they keep building more and more, because if the Most High didn't stop them in Genesis the 11th chapter, they would have tried to keep building and building and building and building and building and building and building, because they want to be the Lord. They want to be us. Everyone knows who is the big kahuna. The big kahuna is the Israelites. The man amongst men is the Israelites. The giant amongst men is Israelite. Are the Israelites, the sons of God. Genesis the 6th chapter, it says what? That the sons of the power saw that the sons of men, the daughters of men were fair, and decided to go and deal with them, right? Decided to go and pop them. And then there came the Nephilim, the giants. Those are Israelite men, okay? Not no fucking, some strange Hulk creature, you know what I'm saying, that was walking on the earth, giants, and there was all kind of, no, it was just us coming down and dealing with these women. We seen that the other nations' women was looking good, and we ended up dealing with them. Yeah? But everyone and their mama in the ancient world knew that the Israelites were God's people, man. And they still know to this day. But they've spent billions and billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars to keep the secrets, to keep the confusion going, to keep their little empire of lies going, And as long as Esau's ruling, he props up these other nations and gives them benefits and shit and da. But the other nations hate this devil. They do. They're just playing the game as long as he has missiles and he got the power, because they're all jockeying for position. They're all jockeying for position because they think they're gonna be next after Esau goes down. You know, they think they think shit's gonna be sweetened, but that's not the case, man. Okay. Jeremiah 51, and the 6th verse says, "Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul, and be not cut off in her iniquity. For this is the time of the Lord's vengeance, and he will render a recompense unto her." Yeah, because this is the mother of lies, the harlot. John 8:44 said he's the father of lies. You know? Or the devil, wherever the devil's room, that's the border of wickedness. So America is the chief seat. Well, you know, Britain, that's where the Rothschilds and them reside, but America is their muscle. America's the muscle. You know, America's where the money comes out of. You know, that's where they built their empire off of your backs. It says, Babylon have been a golden cup of the Lord's hands that have made the earth drunk. Therefore, the nations have drunk of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad. The nations are fucking crazy. They're mad. They're out of their minds. Okay. And they really think that, you know, they're going to have an opportunity to take over when Esau goes down. But they think that, you know, in their minds, they imagine a vain thing. Psalms 2. Why did the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed, against you. Okay. That's why they set up puppet leaders. That's why they set up agents to blame you, you know, to have you get blamed. That's why they pay people. They pay Judas Iscariot to sell out the Lord. 30 pieces. Go ahead, 30 pieces. They find little weak little bitch niggas amongst your ranks that amongst the ranks of the Israelites. They find little bitch made niggas that will sell out, that will succumb to the pressure. You know, that's why the Lord said he reserved unto himself a remnant, okay, of real men, you know, that will feed you according to knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, not for political agendas or money or filthy lucre's sake, you know, but because that's what they were set up to do from the birth. Okay, Jeremiah 1:5. I've called thee from the womb. I've sanctified thee and ordained thee a prophet to the nations. Okay, so the prophets are the main threat to the people. I mean, to the white men and to the wicked of our people. Okay, and to the plans of these nefarious devils. You know, but at the end of the day, you know, the righteous are in the hands of the Lord. You know, and net evil shall come upon them. Okay, so Psalms 96:1. It says, "Oh, sing unto the Lord a new song." This word, right? Sing unto the Lord, all the earth. Sing unto the Lord, bless his name, show forth his salvation from day to day. 3rd verse, declare his glory amongst the heathen and his wonders amongst all the people. That's why you teach in the chief place of concourse. That's why you teach on the YouTube right now. There's all kind of people watching, heathens, normal people, jakes that actually believe, agents, all kind of people come on your videos and declare the Lord's glory amongst the heathen. Okay, the heathen are praising themselves and shit. They're praising this statue of this God and this person and this fucking doctor and this falsifier, you know, forger of lie, Job 13:4, right? This Baphomet worshiper, this forger of lie, you know, they're praising them. So your job is to be the counterweight to these motherfuckers and to praise the Father, the true Father, amongst the heathen. It says, declare his glory amongst the heathen, his wonders among the people, all the people. It says among all the people. For the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, is great and greatly to be praised, and he is to be feared above all the gods. Why are they not worshiping the Most High at the Cern? Why at the highest levels of society are they worshiping the Most High? Because they can't. The name of the Lord is dreadful amongst the heathen. It says in John the 4th chapter that the true worshipers will worship the Father in spirit and truth. The time will come when the true worshipers shall worship the Father in spirit and truth. Therefore, you shall know the spirit of truth and the spirit of error. Okay, so you're gonna see that the rest of the world lies in darkness. You're gonna see that the heathens can't serve the Father. They don't know the name. They don't know they don't understand the Bible. They got all these different books. They're into science. They're into fucking theology. Okay, and they're into philosophies and all this other shit, theories. You know, but they don't have truth. You know, and they don't have the spiritual, the eye salve, the blessing, the anointing. 1 John 2:28. You have an unction from the Holy One, and you know all things, right? But Esau, for all his knowledge and all his shit, he doesn't understand this because he's just not it. He's not the man. You are the man. You are the Israelites. It says, for all the gods of the nations are idols, but the Lord made the heavens. The Lord made the rainbow. The Lord made the clouds. The Lord made the stars and the planets where this devil's trying to figure out. The Lord made the antimatter that you try to describe in your little experiments and shit. The Most High made the Higgs boson, the God particle that you describe as Higgs boson. You named it the Higgs boson based on some fucking bozo. Some damn the guy died at 94 years old. His last name was Higgs. They named what God's particle is after some fucking devil. Okay, you see how that? So the Most High, look, bro. The Most High, when He delivers us, man, He gonna give us all the knowledge, all the wisdom, and He gonna give it according to His name, man. According to His, not according to this devil that names the lands after himself. You know, America, Amerigo Vespucci, Africa, Leo Scipius, Europe, all these different names of the lands and shit. They're all named after some conquistador, after some devil. The particles themselves, the moon, they named them after their gods. The Saturn, Jupiter, Uranus, Pluto, Neptune, which they say Pluto is not a planet no more because they said so. Pluto is not classified as a planet. The Most High made the heavens. Okay, Psalm 96:5. Honor and majesty are before Him. Strength and beauty are His sanctuary. Give unto the Lord, ye kindreds of the people, and give unto the Lord glory and strength. And give unto the Lord the glory that's due unto His name, and bring an offering unto His courts. Oh, worship the Lord in the beautiness of the holiness. Fear Him before all the earth. And say amongst the heathen that the Lord reigneth. And the word also shall be established, that it shall not be moved. He shall judge the people righteously. And let the heavens rejoice, and let the earth be glad, and let the sea roar, and the fullness thereof. But let the field be joyful, and all that is therein. Then shall the trees of the wood rejoice before the Lord, for he cometh to judge the earth, and He shall judge the world with righteousness, and the people with His truth. He's gonna come. The Lord cometh to judge the earth, man. Because of these damn Dr. devils that are trying to play God and shit, Dr. Frankenstein devil, because all my Baphomets, all these fucking women out of order, all these men fucking backstabbers and deceivers and shit, and you got all kind of just madness going on the earth. You got the devil playing God. You got his own people taking the name of the Lord in vain, just desecrating His Passover. You know what I mean? Doing all kind of madness, bro. So Psalms 96:13, before the Lord He cometh, for He cometh to judge the earth. He shall judge the world with righteousness, and His people with truth, man. All right. For the Lord set the bounds of this devil that he cannot pass. You can't figure out all this knowledge, and you can't understand what the Lord has set up, man. That the Lord is going to give us everything, and the Lord is going to leave you devils in slavery and utter darkness. They're going to cast you down, man, because you think you're the Most High, man. He's going to cast you devils down to the pit. You're going to fall into the pit which you have digged for the Israelites, man. All right. So the Lord cometh, He cometh to judge the earth, man. He shall judge the world with righteousness, and His people with truth, man. All right. No more fucking Hadron colliders. No more lies about the Big Bang. If I have to fucking hear about the Big Bang one more time, I'm going to crack some nigga in his head. The Big Bang, the Big Bang, the Big Bang, the Big Bang. Oh, the Big Bang, the evolution, Sigmund Freud. What the fuck is this? Sigmund Freud. I'm watching Netflix. Anthony Hopkins, he's a Jake. Oh, Sigmund Freud. Sigmund Freud. Man, fuck you. All right. The Most High reigneth amongst the Most High reigneth in the kingdom of men, and He set up on whosoever He will. He set up over the bases of men. This matters by the decree of the watchers, man. All right, Daniel 4:17. That to the intent that the living may know that the Most High rule in the kingdom of men, He set up whomsoever He will. So the Lord gonna set up the Israelites to rule, man, and take you devils and put you back where you belong in a fucking cave, in shekels, not trying to profess the knowledge that thou hast not. Okay. All right. So, anyways, man, call I am like how Bashem Shai Bashem Kakodash, double honors to the apostles of great millstone, taught us this truth, man, and peace and mercy to the elect. The Lord come quickly to deliver us from these devils, these liars and forgers and deceivers and witchcraft doctors and shit. with their little technological advancements, is all going to be futile. All right, on to the end, man. So with that, shalom. So.